Well, maybe what is your current skill?
It's like 3/4 of the way there.
To which
And
one?
it went from what I've harvested, it went from half to a little more than, or a little less than 3/4.
So,
are you adept or what?
Hey, Pack.
Novice.
Hi. So
I'm adept. Let me go ahead and get everything. Okay, Pack.
You're adept and you can't use the tool?
Yep.
No.
Nope, you have to be expert.
I thought you had to gain
Kind
one
of
level.
annoying. No, it's 2 levels now. I thought it was kind of weird because you basically have to get so good at farming that you probably don't really need to know it because you probably already looked it up on the wiki
Right.
what?
before you
What
can
is-
see it.
What's
That's
good?
true.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're,
The farm's broken.
Go
Pack.
ahead, Pack.
that's what I want to know. What's going on? I've been gone
The
for like
farm is
15
broken.
minutes. What's going on? Farm is broken.
Oh, we have figured out the problem.
What is the problem?
Well, we were rotating everything 1 over, right?
Uh-huh.
But that was not the right rotation.
There were too many crops that were using the same one, so the
There
single
are-
rotation over, it was
Right,
still
there's A,
eating
B,
up.
and C nutrient.
That shouldn't make a difference. It should still grow at all. It just grows slower.
Well, right.
TFC
which is why-
TFC makes it so that they will still grow. They'll just grow at a slower rate, not stop totally.
Well,
Well, I know-
they're oh
Go
so
ahead.
barely moving, and they are completely out. Kika, thank you for the Star Wars Lego game. Second Star Wars Lego
Yes.
game. I
So-
just got it.
But that means that's not the problem though, because I'm looking at the jute. The jute is there's some of them that are like 7%, 3%, and then we have the 89% all the way around the place.
The
Yeah,
ones
that's how we
on,
broke them.
yeah, the
Right.
ones on this side I actually broke and replanted.
So the new ones are growing, but the other ones
Right.
still aren't.
So we need to break these crops anyways.
Right. So whatever's broken is still broken.
Yeah.
We
Do
just
we
don't know
have
what.
a whole
I'm
bunch of redstone somewhere?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I do have some redstone.
I am honestly thinking
Is there
it's
red-
whatever has to do with the stacking, because the ones that weren't stacking were the ones that weren't growing.
Yeah, there's something going on where a bunch of the IDs just kind of weirdly changed. I don't know what's going on, but that's okay. This is test stuff. Things test and break.
And
it's okay.
apparently, Pac, my skill is expert, about to roll over, like really close to rolling over, and
Mm-hmm.
their skill is much, much farther. So I had to be expert to even see the nutrients that it requires. You had to be expert to even see the nutrient that it requires. So
Where's this chest at,
a
Firedale?
little bit rough.
What chest?
You said you were going to set up a chest for seeds.
Nihan,
Yes.
No, I was setting up a
So-
chest to stick my stuff because I needed seeds.
redstone chest in the
Oh.
main storage. It's against
Oh,
this,
just
the
Throw them
tool
on
shed.
me.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, getting stinky again.
I'm gonna work on the refrigerator. They're like pulling all the things, and then we're gonna have to look at what is what, so we know where to plant it. So suddenly it's like, oh yay, more things.
No, hold up, something important. One Wolf. You just threw me a stack of red bell peppers, right?
I threw you 3 stacks.
Hey, Xmods.
You threw
There's
me
a 13, a 14, and a 1.
How are you?
Yeah, see the 13 and the 14 and the 1 combined.
Can't do
25.
anything about that.
I was just
I have
letting
no
you know.
way of controlling the data like that.
I was just letting you know that that's the weird thing going on because you had asked about it.
No, I was being told about it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
There we go.
that's gotten
I don't
cold.
see it as a game-breaking issue at this point.
Okay. That's done.
I mean,
And
I
see
will
Firedale,
certainly look into it, but it's not
Right.
it's not causing the client or the game or the server to crash. So
There's a giant next to the
Oh.
leather place.
Yeah, on a new
We got
map, it
giants?
probably wouldn't have any
Giants?
effect.
Yeah, it's like a big guy
The giant?
with
Oh,
a hat.
nice.
Oh.
A giant with a hat.
Oh, Neon,
Oh.
whip out your sword.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well,
He
it's
has
a
a
giant.
hat?
You could reach it from a
Two
distance.
combats! Two combats! Okay.
Oh, he has alchemist. I'm just gonna stay back here.
Go ahead, Neon. We're gonna watch.
No.
But
You
go
people-
ahead, Neon.
No, you people trying to trick me.
Well, give me the sword. I'll go in there.
No, it's my sword.
Well, then get your butt in there and use it. If you ain't gonna whip it out and kill the thing, then
You
give
want
it
a
to
sword,
me and I'll
hun? I'll
stab
give you
him.
a sword.
I want a big
I'll
sword.
talk.
Yeah, Nihon's got a giant sword.
Ian, please, no.
The big sword isn't that good.
Yeah.
But it's got a reach, and a giant sword
Okay,
to kill a
Ian's
giant is awesome.
going to die, and it's going to be hilarious.
No, at
Well, this
Ian's
is what
level,
I
he
did.
probably won't die.
This is what I did last time. Is I came right up to their feet with the tree and just like kept whacking at them.
Okay. When it gets a little bit lower, I'm gonna.
You're gonna brave out.
Yeah, we're gonna whittle him down a little bit.
Ian, we're
first.
kind of pushing him away from their archeries. Just saying.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm in danger of getting smacked with a dang arrow.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't mean hit me with an arrow.
Yes, it does. Hit Han.
No, it does not.
Okay, yeah, he does. He doesn't actually. Oh, did he poison me? Yeah, he poisoned me. Okay, that explains it. Oh, because he's poisonous. I see. But he doesn't actually hit you. Interesting.
Well,
Oh, I almost hit Honey.
No, don't try. We're killing the dang thing.
Not like you, but like the arrow.
Hey, hon.
Yeah.
Oh, are you killing the...
I'm killing the giant, but I can step away.
Oh, no. I'll let you finish that. You're having fun.
Smack
I got a
him when
thing
the
to
sun don't
ask you
shine.
about when you're done.
Okay.
I'm still adept.
I'm at like
Oh,
half
he's
health.
way over there. Oh, yep, and that's the ravine.
Careful of the ravine.
Yeah,
That
I
is-
haven't
that's
filled
a-
that in yet, by the way.
He's projecting weakness onto us, by the way. I should just mention that.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Go, Nihon!
But he
It's
must
not
be
doing
killed
anything. It's not doing anything.
Oh!
I'll be
Now
right
it's,
back.
now it's doing things. Now it's doing things. Yep. Now it's doing things. Okay.
Oh my! I was not prepared for suddenly flaming zombie. Zombie flambe.
Oh!
Ow!
Ah!
Ian, I said don't kill me, dang it!
I didn't try to.
Okay. Got poisoned again. That's fine.
Does that sword have fire on it?
Yes, it does.
Oh, nice.
Has fire aspect on it.
Somebody have an
How did-
extra stack of arrows?
There are
I'm
arrows
just
running
in
out.
the
I got a few.
the
Hold on.
storage room.
There's also some arrows in the ground.
There we go.
I was killing the thing dead.
Well, he's about to be.
Y'all are meanie butts.
Oh,
Done.
Nice. We killed him.
Who got the hat?
Oh,
I got the hat. I'll give it to you.
no, that's fine. You were the one. You braved that, so.
Yeah. We braved that. We all.
Okay, this time we learned our lesson, and we're not gonna kill. Not gonna do it when Pack is on top of the
Dang it.
giant, harsh giant.
There we go.
So what all did he drop?
Let's see. 5 kapok logs, 3 constant ingots,
Immersive engineering, you're going to need that stuff.
Constance.
a
Oh,
legendary
and that's
reward
nuts.
bag, an aluminum ingot.
Nice.
Interesting.
Aluminum.
A diamond.
Just need
Yeah, a
3
few
more.
things.
Mm-hmm.
In trouble on my days.
Thank you so much for following Xmods. Good to see you here.
Thermoelectric generator is okay. Metal press mold
I
plate.
see what you did there, Kinko.
Firedale, there's a
There's your
There
arrows
goes for
back.
expert. No.
Thank
dude there.
Yeah, that
You
was
do
weird.
not lose. You do not lose all of your skills. Look, there has been a bug in the past with TFC where when you die, it looks like you have lost everything, but you have in fact not. And this time you can see I'm still expert agriculture master cooking.
Oh.
What'd you get? You got something good, didn't you?
Sounds like.
Yeah.
You got something really good
Yeah.
out of that bag.
Well, spit it out.
I'm not putting that down.
No, okay.
What? Well,
She
just-
means say.
Oh,
He knows what I mean.
You
He's
me want,
being
me
a
want. I'm gonna-
jerk.
One Wolf,
What'd you get?
I got some good news for you. All of that level that you gained for agriculture, it came purely from the green peppers.
Okay,
What?
so you have it's not from picking up the seeds. It's from actually harvesting a crop.
Yes.
Yeah, a mature
That's
plant.
what I was afraid of.
You want to know what I got?
Yeah.
Yes, we've been
Yeah.
asking you. You
Look
big
over here.
tease.
I'm just expecting to go outside and there's.
Does that mean we
Did
can
you
get
get a
off
bucket?
now?
He has a red steel
You can get
bucket.
a
Red
bucket.
steel bucket.
Was that from
Nope.
the bag?
Uh-huh. Legendary reward bag.
Like,
I might
I
have
saw-
to fix that.
No, mine. My bag. Or my,
Oh,
my,
you
my-
can keep it. You can keep it.
Oh, I'm
just saying
keeping
for
it.
the future.
He's
Oh,
just-
I am
He's
keeping
just
it.
saying
that,
Yeah.
yeah, he's just saying he has to fix it for everybody else.
Yeah, I don't care about everyone else. I got it now. Mine. Mine.
Now
Bag
melt
is
it.
like mine. You can't have it. Mine.
So basically, the moral of the story is, hey, everybody out there in the world, haha, loser.
Suck it, you don't get it. Yeah, you suck it.
Well,
you
it's,
don't get
it's
it.
available in the current version, so
So
But
quickly,
we don't have
Get
the
it?
current
Okay.
version isn't. Oh, I guess
very-
it is kind
very
of available.
quick-
Yeah.
Don't upgrade past this point if you want it.
Firedale.
If you want to have
I
a
like what you've
slight
done with the
chance
building.
of getting a red steel bucket, or yeah,
A very small chance of getting one from a marsh giant or a legendary bag.
okay, that didn't work.
Yeah, I've been working on it.
Okay, now Inez shows you would.
Okay.
Wait,
want my
we have
attention,
we
love.
have redstone. We have red steel bucket.
Red steel
Yeah,
the
bucket.
giant
Giant melted-
Awesome.
Yeah, the giant
reward
drop thing.
bag, and he found it in the reward bag.
Mhm.
Melt it down, make a sword out of it.
Amazosaurus.
Which means I can put a water source
You
to make
can-
it so that farm works a lot better wherever we want it.
Yep. And we can
is
now put the
fantastic.
thumper anywhere we want it.
That's also
Yeah, let's go make thumpers.
Good point.
That I would say
One
is the
bucket
big
at a
deal.
time.
That is a very good point.
No, we have tanks. And we have infinite water, so we just fill up tank, bring it down there, and make water source.
Scody,
Yeah,
Scody,
yeah,
Scody and
we
X
worked on this.
Oh, sorry about this. I'm just answering my chat real quick because my chat is asking, what does a red steel bucket do? Well, in TerraFirmaCraft, you can only place water source blocks with a red steel bucket. You can't use a regular bucket to do it. So
Yeah, the
that's
other
what's
buckets,
important.
the water flows out and then soaks
Mhm.
into the ground and dissipates.
Yes.
Right. And if you, it takes a blue steel bucket to scoop up lava.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which you can't
So I gotta
touch
go
lava
for-
with any bucket except that.
I gotta go for dinner, but Hun, can you come to the farm a minute, or are you busy?
Yes. That's what I was just saying there, Shosh. You called me.
I have a quick question.
I'm coming, Bubba. Baby. That came out, Bubba.
Wow.
Yes,
I
it did.
totally got you.
My Bubba baby. Skipper Bubba baby. Right.
Interesting.
This okay with you, or do you want to be expert?
Ooh. That's lovely.
Or do you want to be expert and figure it out in game?
No, shush your face. This is lovely.
Okay. I can do more later, or I can give it to you guys, and you can do. Actually, here we go.
So you
Somebody
can,
can finish that.
and
Whoever
that's
won't
from
finish it.
like the wiki
Take
where
this.
you're sorting
Uh-huh.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with this. I am
'Kay.
good with this.
You remember that now.
Yeah, this is generally one of the first things I do when I start farming. Is I put up signs and note out all the nutrients because I always forget.
No,
I
that's
honestly
fabulous.
thought that was all set already, because things. But that's cool.
1, 2,
Welcome back, Kelly Line.
3, 8, 9, 10, 11.
By the way, for those of you who are regulars, I'm going to ask again because I know I asked earlier. I just want like opinions. I've switched my monitors around, so like my face orientation and where I'm turning my head stuff is a little bit different, and I'm curious to know if you guys have preferences from before versus now, etc. Because it feels a
Wow.
little more focused on you guys. A little
Steam
more dead on.
steampunk steam room tech thing looks awesome. I haven't been over here in a while.
Okay, I need to hammer those.
Yeah.
Dang, guys.
Firedale was working on it just today. That's what I was telling him.
Yeah,
It
he
looks
did all that
good.
today.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been doing some great stuff.
Very
over
much
there.
good.
Yeah, I've been working on making it look nicer because that's one of Pack's goals today is to get some buildings built.
Right.
And since he
It's
and
only
Ian spent the
one.
whole dang day derping, somebody
Damn,
had to
Pat.
do it. And Firedale is my hero, and
Hold!
he did amazing things.
You're just gonna rush over that, aren't
What's
you?
What's with the hole under the floor?
Which hole?
The you can't crawl
Oh, for the-
space.
Looking at you.
For the abyssal stone lantern, so it looks nice
Looking at
instead
you.
of just
I
having
see.
dirt down there.
I see that we're standing on half slabs.
Yeah. It's because these are freaking hard to make, and half slabs take up more space.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's crap.
Each block of this, just one block, is 1 clay and 3 bone meal.
Right. I understand.
Or is it? Yeah, either way. So making the
Fire
half
ball.
slabs for this one made it a lot easier. Yes.
Last thing before I go, I grabbed the thumper earlier and I was gonna go put it down, and then I spent 3 hours trying to find copper and never found it. So there's I think
There's
that's
copper
all the
underneath the
pieces.
base.
So you
Okay.
you did find that copper. Was it actually a large
No.
amount?
No, I didn't find it.
He never
I gave
found-
it-
He said he didn't.
I
You
thought you
guys
said-
were supposed to come and help
I thought
me.
you said well,
No.
you said you were going to give up on that one because it wasn't.
I did.
Yeah, I was
I
about to
did
say,
give
yeah.
I got nothing but traces everywhere I went. Up, down, left, right, north, south, east, west. The only thing I ever
Yeah.
got was traces. So
And then Inessos kept saying,
that
well, I
point,
could use
it's
Pack
not
to
worth
help,
it.
but somebody is out
Was
there.
that the
And I
same
said
place
my
that
help
you guys
was
were
not
looking
to
at
do
at the
it.
start of the season?
no,
What?
this is a different vein. Different vein. Don't
Oh,
worry
okay.
about it.
Because I know at the very start of this season, you guys found a copper vein and were searching all over the place, and all you could ever find were traces.
I don't remember that.
And then
one.
I found a copper vein
Hmm.
underneath our house, which then was a death trap.
I said
Yeah,
we'll
it's
get a bunch of
dangerous down
copper
there.
because we don't have a ton.
Hey, baby.
Well, we
Yeah.
have a lot of light now, so I could go down and light everything up, and it'll be all good.
Okay. Well, I am out of here for now.
Take
All right.
care.
Hopefully see you guys in a little bit.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
later,
looking.
man.
Yep.
Thanks everybody. See you next week if I don't make it back.
Well, hopefully it's
Yep,
before
sure.
that. We'll see.
I know we had signs somewhere.
Of what?
So that's 28.
Like regular signs?
Yes.
It would have
Okay.
been in the wood area, and
Can
I'm
use
not
those.
seeing any.
I may need to make more.
Yeah, they're not expensive. I would just make some.
Okay.
Hey, One Wolf,
You say potato.
when you use the hammer to
I
make stuff
say
into the
potato.
nuggets,
Look
is
out,
it
that
supposed
car's
to
gonna
consume
hit you.
the entire
And
hammer?
that is why we don't
sure.
discuss linguistics
good
in
question.
the street
Let me look.
anymore.
Thank you for the reminder, chat. Thank you for the $1 tip, Crystal Star. I gotta finish the typewriter. All right, I'll finish the stupid typewriter.
Now, where did I put that?
Because I was just making some TFC gold into to Minecraft gold so I can throw it in the roller and get some stuff. But I noticed using some of the hammers that it was eating the entire hammer instead of just,
Well,
Yeah,
it
if you
does
use
use a lot of the durability.
Use
okay.
a stone hammer, it might just consume the hammer.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
honey.
I also used a copper one that I had in my inventory that I got from a bag, and it ate the whole thing.
Well, when she gets off the phone.
And
Do
you
we
said that was
have
for
a
gold nuggets?
Regular pickaxe?
Yes. It might work that way
I
for
don't
any
know.
nugget. I'm not certain on that.
Probably somewhere.
So I'm just using stone hammers for now if it's eating the whole thing because they're so easy to make.
For what now? The hammer. What are you talking about?
Well, I used the copper hammer and the stone hammer. To,
Yeah, it's gonna eat the hammer no matter what.
Okay. That's why I was just wondering about that. Okay.
No, I just found the recipe, and it's not using the item transform damage
Ah,
function.
gotcha.
It's just
Oh, that's right.
hammer plus ingot equals nugget.
Mm.
So
Alright,
for the
so-
time being, use a stone.
Yep, just use the stone ones if you're gonna make nuggets out
Is
of
that
them.
the only way to make nuggets?
Yes.
It
far as-
used
as
to
I know,
you
it's
could
the
just
only
put
one.
before I made plenty of nuggets by just putting a ingot in my crafting. Just the normal MC way.
Making ABC
Well,
chests.
It's
to
possibly
sort
for
them out.
iron.
Good idea.
For iron it might, but for TFC ones it doesn't work like that, it seems.
Okay, honey.
Yes.
So come here, please, and help me out. I'm going to give you
Oh.
a seed.
See you, Scody. Thanks for hanging out, man.
I want you to look at the seed and then put it in the chest it goes in.
That's fine. You can give me some seeds. I'll start sorting them. No problem.
I don't know how much room you have, so.
I actually have quite a bit of room. You're good, love.
Oh, okay. I shall fill you up then.
Okay.
But which plots have which nutrients is the question.
Well, the basic
Okay.
thing right now is just planning them to get them started because apparently the ones that were already here weren't growing.
Hold on, guys. Where is
ahead.
the flux? Why is there no flux in the anvils?
Because it causes tick lag.
Yeah, but I don't have any flux
It's
at all. Where
in
is it?
it's in the
It's in the
barrel
barrel.
next to the anvils.
Yeah.
The barrel next to the anvils.
That's also
Like,
where
so
the
what
hammers are.
flux?
The coal barrel. Okay. Gotcha.
I don't know which barrel. Someone just
Okay.
said it's in the barrel.
Gotcha. Now it's
What
making
the
more sense.
flux?
Yeah, as long as we know at the start, because right now everything is all over the place because we weren't really paying attention to where we initially planted stuff.
Right, and I can
We'll
go through
just
next,
group
and I can
them.
tell you which rows are
Okay.
which.
Because they will still grow. It's
All
just
the A's
whatever
are
was
in.
already planted won't.
All the B's are in. All the C's are in.
See, this way we can just spread them out.
So let's see here.
So we have 5, 6, and 6. Okay.
Hi, Nick Quinn. I'm good.
Hey.
That's interesting. Yeah, and Kinko, part of what I'm doing with rearranging because with the monitor that I got from Raymond is really as good as my main monitor, and so I have two excellent monitors, and they're good size too, and they're like 22-inch, and so I thought I just sort of realized that this middle one that I often look for chat is where I'm straight on, and then when I'm playing the game, you kind of get this sideways, staring off to the side. I thought it just might just be a better layout, and so with that I've changed where I have the chat so it's really close to my screen. I just kind of rearrange things, and it feels better. I just wanted you guys to chime in, so thank you for that.
Were you thinking that people would notice more of you looking to your left?
Well, it wasn't so much that, but that could have been it. It was just I just want to be sure, like if any of the regulars might have said, oh yeah, hey, I liked it better the way it was before, or just different.
Can I put this raw iron bloom into a crucible?
Much
I think
more
you
often
have
than
to
I just
work
choose
it, and then after that, the other ones you can put in.
You have to at least split it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now
Okay,
you guys.
so all of these
wanted-
in the A's are in A's, right?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. What is this?
I thought
is
we were
this, honey?
creating a recipe book.
It's a
for
butterfly.
Forging.
Oh my goodness! Look how pretty!
Oh, you finally
look
found
how
a butterfly?
It's a glasswing.
Yeah, there's a single butterfly flying around.
Grab the scoop you use for collecting bees, and you might be able to catch it.
Oh,
It's already
sweet.
flown off. I've got no clue where it went.
Hey, Blessed. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for the raid. As always, man. Always appreciate it.
It was real pretty while you could see it.
There's the host. Nice. Thank you, man.
So,
Okay, so in my test world, I did not see butterflies until I started messing with the forestry trees. So I believe as long as Pat
Mm-hmm.
keeps planting more forestry trees, we will start seeing butterflies showing up.
Right. I think just dropped something on you, Nihan.
Oh. The rollers?
The rollers and possibly the wrought iron sheets.
Yes, you did. And the typefacing. And the trapdoor.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank
these
you,
are all
and thank you.
A's. Alrighty.
Mhm.
Okay, let me try this again.
No problem.
I have a story for you guys.
Oh?
It's safe.
Okay.
This is good to
Before-
hear.
Before Pack starts fussing at me.
Hmm. I wonder why I would do that, hon.
I wonder why,
don't
too.
know.
That's a good question.
I don't know. This just seems like a strange thing. So we had Monday morning. I got a text saying, "Hey, since you're in town until your flight's not until like 3 in the afternoon, we're gonna have like a brunch type thing around 11. You want to meet at this diner place?" And so I said, "Sure." Well, Kurt was there, and Anasia, and Win, and a bunch of people. And well, apparently it doesn't do it on Honey Kink. It only does it on Honey Play, because that didn't highlight. Or maybe the had to be there. So anyway, I went and joined them. So we walked down there and everything, and it was this interesting, sort of like a classic diner, right? And it was one of the few times where I actually heard a right proper stereotypical Bostonian accent. It wasn't really like we didn't hear a lot of that. Anyway, this waitress, that old TV show with Flo and You Can Kiss My Grits and stuff? She was very, very much like her as a person.
Are you gonna offset them, Fairdale?
Yes.
Do we
Because
have
if you go
I'll-
if you go A B C, then we can just do what we were doing before and just rotate them nicely.
I didn't.
This
think
way,
about
we're gonna
that.
have to rotate them all down to the B's.
Good point. I shall do that.
By the way, just so you know, the A one, the far left one, is hella down on these.
Yeah,
so.
but we have to get started on because of the way that we were doing it before. It's going to be weird laying them
Okay.
out, anyways.
Okay, well, we do have plenty of food, so it's not like we're gonna, suddenly lose all the crops.
Our veggies were full. I don't know if you saw that before.
Yeah. There's lots of veggies. There's lots of meat. There's lots of fruit. We're actually doing really, really well with that. There's lots of grains. Anyway, so we were there, and she like leaned over, and oh my goodness, she just like at one point she was hollering at us from across the diner, and then she was like back behind the counter, and when we first got there, and she's like, "Okay, here's the deal." And it's gonna be my accent, but whatever with a heavy Bostonian accent. She, hello from Maine, hi baby. She literally was like, "Okay, now here's the deal. There's a coffee cup. It's turned upside down on your plates. If you want coffee, flip it over. If you don't want coffee, keep it down. That's how I'll know." And she's like, starts running down her drill, right? She called every one of us sweetie and baby and darling, and at one point, somebody's comment, and she kept calling me honey. Like, of all the things, she kept calling me honey, and other people would be sweetie or whatever. And everybody kept giggling every time she called me honey. And she's like, now, come on, I don't mean no offense. Don't start on that, So she starts kind of going on this rant about, oh, and I was at this one place. Let me tell you, I used to work part-time at this place, and it is a bad part of town. And this one woman was all fussy at me about, oh, you call my man honey one more time. And she's like, I'm not interested in your man, for Pete's sake, I'm being nice. And so it was hilarious, but in her heavy Boston accent. And I laughed, and said, no, darling, I understand your pain. Trust me, because I tell everybody that too. I said, but my nickname is Honey. So you calling me Honey is why they're chuckling, because you're actually calling me what I get called most times. So she's like, oh, well, that's a good nickname, Honey. I like it. So she goes off. Then she turns around and she says, I'm sorry, I was distracted a second. This is my mother, who was sitting eating in the booth behind us. She says, this is my mother. Oh, and by the way, I suggest you don't talk crap about me, because she'll tell me. And we're just like, oh, did she just dropped the S-bomb. Okay. Oh, okay. She was something. And so she just went, and she
You
was like,
you get some interesting stories really easily, don't you, hun?
oh
Yes,
my
she
goodness!
does.
It's, like she was calling us from behind the scene. She's like, oh, by the way, cheese omelet. Excuse me, cheese omelet. Hello, blue hair cheese omelet. Which was when she's like, yeah, because there were 2 cheese omelets. So a different person said, yes, I have a cheese omelet. No, not you, the blue hair cheese omelet. So we turned around, it's like, yes. She says, you did say you wanted mushrooms on that added, right? Because I can't quite read my handwriting. Oh my. And it was just, she was the most ridiculously funny. And oh my goodness, did she just, okay then. Like classic old diner lady, waitress. It was
Now, the
something.
funny thing is that we've all encountered that person, but nobody could tell the story the way that Hun just told it about
No.
that one woman.
Not in the least.
Not a chance.
It was the bestest. It was the bestest. It cracked me up. And then at one point, Wynn's like, I like her. I like her. Kurt ended up paying for all of our breakfast that morning.
Who
that
did?
was unexpected. Kurt J. Mack.
Oh, nice.
He picked up breakfast for all of us.
Get
Now,
that
I don't
Farlander
know.
money.
Again, I don't know if he like signaled her like Alt did or what, but she came down and she just put one ticket in the middle of the whole table. We were like, I thought we said separate, and then he just said, pass it down, I've got it. So I don't know if he intended to do that or he just got stuck with it, but he covered it. Yeah, I know. Wynn was like, I like this woman. I like her. But and I have another story about a food worker. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready, hon.
Okay. The first day of
Go for it, Hun. We can't
Okay.
stop you anyway.
Firedale!
Well, do you
Yeah.
wanna?
What's this sign for?
Which sign?
Cause I can shut up.
We changing the grain halfway down.
It is possible.
Well, there was only 6 of them, and it'll keep in line with the B's because we had more A's and C's than B's.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing on, so I don't think that they have a problem with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
go ahead.
The first day of PAX was Friday, and we went and we decided what we were gonna have. Cause like the second day on Saturday, we went out and we went to a hotel and ate. Mostly because 2 of the people that we were with were wanting a drink, and so we're like, okay, I guess we're going to leave. They were like, I don't know about you, but I need a drink, and we're like, well, we're thirsty too. No, not that kind of drink. We're like, oh, okay then. So we went to a different place, like a hotel nearby, and we sat and we ate there. And that's where I had lobster roll. Ooh, lobster roll was amazing. And this lobster roll, it was not like your proper hot dog bun. No, it was like they called it a top loader. It was toasted with like butter bread toasted. It was amazing. And apparently that's how they do it there. It's not like how you have it all the time, but that's how you do it there. It was great. It was amazing.
I don't think I've had a lobster roll quite that. Okay, that's interesting.
But yeah, well, apparently it's like a main thing. And then I told Alt about it. He's like, that's how lobster rolls are done. And it was the first time I ever had a lobster roll. I had lobster roll twice because I got free noms at the hotel, and it was mini lobster rolls. So anyway, so we had that lobster roll, and it was amazing. It was like all crispy butter, like real thick Texas toast sort of, but split in the middle. It was the weirdest, most amazing bun I ever did see. So. And we toasted it and we buttered it and it was delicious. Anyway, that was Saturday. So Friday, we ate at the con. And we were kind of walking, Lady and Ovi and I, we were walking up and down. We're like, well, what are we gonna eat? We were just kind of looking at everything. And we kept seeing, you don't get a lobster roll unless you have a lobster roll. Yeah, apparently. So we were walking up and down, and we kept seeing people with these big old bread bowls. And Lady's like, ooh, bread bowl looks good. But it wasn't just a bread bowl. It was a bread bowl that was filled with mac and cheese, and then had this big old fried ball on top, which was chicken cordon bleu, which is chicken with cheese, with the ham and cheese roll, chicken breast with ham and cheese rolled up and fried. So and now the lady, and we're like, oh.
Yay!
Right, so it wasn't that hard to think, like, that please. So then we got one, I had clam chowder 3 times while I was there too. Oh, it was so good. Sorry, my chat's talking about clam chowder. So we were there, and we were in line, and we were watching, and this lady, okay, she reminded me of my grandma, my Lebanese grandma, because she had that thick sort of accent. and she was serving up all the things, right? She was serving it up, and it said large bread bowl $11, small bread bowl $8. So we got all the way to the front, and we're like, and I asked her, a couple people behind us were ahead of us, and I said, what? That was, all I see are the big bread bowl, because Obi wanted to know what size the small bread bowl was. So I said, all I see is the big bread bowl. What's the small bread bowl size? And she said, oh, the small bread bowls are over there, and they are. You don't get this. Those are just for salad. And we're like, oh, and she looked at me. She's like, so do you want salad? And she said it with such disdain. She said salad like, are you going to get salad when you can have this? And we're like, no, ma'am. No, we want the macaroni one. We want that one. Thank you. So then, Tyson face is great. Oh, he's used to this.
I love that we're just letting Hun sit here and talk while we're doing stuff. We're just like, Hun, you take over for us while we work on things.
Okay, the best part is when Pat listens to us tell stories, and like we're in a Skype call or something, and the other girls are here, and so pretty soon we're all like jibber jabbering at each other. He just starts laughing, shaking his head like, what just happened here? Because we all start giggling and like, ooh, and get excited at the same time. Anyway, so about this thing. So then Obi says,
get used to it anyway.
Yes. So Obi says, I said I can shut up. Y'all speak up if you want me to shut up.
You're gonna have to if you want to get a word in edgewise.
That's what I'm saying. I can pause for a minute.
Okay, but I have one question.
Nope.
Who threw a stone hoe head on me? Because I'll throw that back to you.
That's not me. No.
Ian? No?
I didn't mean to create that. I meant to create a hammer.
Okay, alright. Well, so you threw it on me! Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Moving on.
Sorry.
Moving on. Continue, Hun.
Okay, so Obi asked her. So then he said, after we were thoroughly told, never, do not ask this woman for a salad. Just, I'm telling you, it was hilarious. So then we went and said, okay, we're all three of us are like, yes, we will have the bread bowl. So she's putting the stuff on.
Hey, Ian, I
Obi
found
says,
your pants.
What is that fried thing on top? Because we didn't know yet, right? He says, what is the fried thing on top? Now you got to understand what she was doing, okay? She is a showman. She was a beautiful woman. This short, little, skinny old lady, I don't know what she was, but she sort of had this heavy accent. And she picked up the bread bowl, and with gusto, I am not joking, she picks up the bread bowl. She scoops a big-ass pile of ooey-gooey mac and cheese in it. And then she picks up the chicken cordon bleu, and she goes, boom! Every time she put it on. Thank you for following me, EVM. She goes, boom! Every time. And then she hands it to somebody like, there you go. You have been served. I have boomed you. Okay? So then they get it. And we were all giggling at her going, boom! And the next one, and boom! And everything is boom! So then it came time for me to get mine. And I said, by the way, I just want to say you are beautiful. And I love your presentation. Kudos and bonus points for presentation. So she says, oh, you like the boom? I said, yes, I love it. She's okay. For you, and for you only, because I like you. Special. And I said, okay, I'm ready. Lay it on me, baby. And you know what she did?
What, Hun?
What she did?
She taked. Wow. She took my bread bowl, and she made the same flourish with the big old splat of the macaroni and cheese. And then she picked up the chicken cordon bleu, and she sort of circled it. You know how you did with your cards? She sort of circled it around a little bit. Oh, here it comes. And then she went boop. A teeny tiny little whisper of a
No!
boop. Everybody else got booms, but I got booped. And I clapped, and I clapped, and I cheered, and I said, yay, I love my boop. And she just died laughing. She's like, well, good, I'm glad you like it. I said, yes, I love my boop. And so she handed me my thing, and I was like, I got booped. And then I told people that I got booped and not boomed. And anyway, so we got served up. It was good. It was delicious. I could not finish it.
Because you're
It
a
was
delicate
delicious.
flower.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Now, after all that, okay.
Well, that was fun.
NCR
Now I'm
Bill,
hungry.
thank you for subscribing and welcome to the pack. Enjoy the rest of Assembly well, pleased with you. Darth Vader, thank you for congratulations on the 11-month pack anniversary. Okay. Jeez,
Welcome.
that
Welcome
was
to the pack.
I didn't want to
Expect-
stop that because that was incredible. I didn't listen to a lick of that story, just how fast you told it.
I got lost in it and I wasn't paying attention because I was.
Yes,
trying
it was
to-
just you were just lost in how
Yeah,
fast
I-
and incredibly awesome she was saying it. I have no idea what she said for the past 15 minutes, but oh, the way she said it, that was awesome.
I haven't got a chance to make a vlog on packs, but I was.
Can
thinking
you
I'm gonna-
tell?
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
make one on just the food and one on the people and the convention itself because
You stopped throwing crap on me.
That's actually your armor that I picked up. I just never gave it back to
Oh,
you.
thank you. I was wondering what happened to that.
Oh yeah, I did. I went to Quincy Market. I did. Oh, this was not in the hall. No, although I was in there. Alt took me in there. This was in the convention itself.
Okay, stop. I gotta actually do actual TFC stuff now, hon. We gotta
I was
stop.
answering my chat. Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay. One wolf.
Because I'm trying to get this refined
Thank
plan
you,
blue.
Kay.
Who?
One wolf.
What?
Hi.
When, how?
He's not here. Please leave a message.
I just want to know: is it intended that the typewriter has all of its ingredients for the trapdoor underneath it, requiring a bismuth on the back of it? Because I just made 2 trapdoors before I realized that none of them are going to work unless they were made with a bismuth ingot.
I would have to actually ask the actual developer
Okay.
because all of that stuff comes straight from him.
Okay.
Jesus.
That one was kind of weird, and I just wanted to know that one. So I'm
That.
No,
now
I had started out
Mhm.
originally writing all the scripts for TFC-izing the bibliocraft stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and the developer came along and said, "Hey, I really love what you've done with the pack. Here's a conversion for all my stuff to work with TFC." This was like a year and a half ago when he did that.
Oh, it's really weird because all of them, whenever you actually search for trapdoor and click on it, they're made with an ingot and a sheet of the same thing.
Right, except for
I
that one.
slept,
That was interesting, huh?
Maybe it's because the bismuth is the default on the right. I'm not sure.
I don't
Maybe.
know.
Yeah, I believe so. But
Okay.
you should be able to use any ingot with any sheet.
In order to make it, yeah. But in order to actually make a typewriter, it's got to be made with a bismuth ingot to
Yeah,
connect the lid.
I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
that is interesting, isn't it? Okay.
So
Good. Hun,
Or
So-
either.
did you have any more stories that you had to really share, hun?
Oh, I have lots.
Oh,
of
I was
stories.
kidding. I was kind of kidding. I was kind of kidding.
No.
come on.
I was kind of kidding.
What
I
have
said
you done?
what?
We need to get you a vlog. We need to get you a 3-hour vlog.
Yes. Yes, we
That's
do.
my stream every night.
Oh,
Hi, listen to me talk.
wow.
Or
I
either
am
you-
Han. Hear me talk. Wait, what the bronze
Oh,
thing
I
is going I
have-
just had?
I has good
Oh, I'm
story
holding it,
about
done.
Cheers and Alt and
Wait, I thought
Market.
you weren't supposed to go to Cheers because Cheers was a ripoff.
Well, that's what one person said, but all said it was good and it's a regular place and it was delicious. We were fine. One person said don't go to Cheers because it's just a
Tourist trap.
Tourist trap.
Yes.
Right.
One person did say that.
Oh, that was you, Nihon. That
You
was you. I
didn't
couldn't
listen.
remember.
Will you stop throwing crap on me? I am. I'm just
Okay, I
throwing
have a
crap on you,
question.
Ian.
Yeah, but-
I'll just do it back to you again. I will go into.
Okay,
I'll go
I
and find like
split all
50
the
different
refined
things.
iron blooms.
Uh huh.
So now can I put it in the crucible?
Firedale.
You could if you
all
wanted to, yes.
Except this row. A is high.
What?
A is out on
Yes, you
this
can
row.
if you want to. There is a.
Okay,
bigger
The other
thank
in
you.
three
here.
are all good. For all three,
Use the
actually.
left one.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Either or would be fine as long as you have empty vessel at the top. Looks like you got raw iron on the top. That looks like it's right.
You guys.
But Alt wanted to go. I have a good story about that. I think I broke Senyo Tai.
Guess I
I just like
Could
saying
not
that name.
stop giggling. Senyo
I'm
Tai.
surprised how easy that was.
Honey.
He
to
could
do.
not stop
Who
laughing.
knows anything about the mystery copper mine?
What
Nobody.
Mr. Copper Mine?
Raise his hand.
The what?
Which
I
one?
just stumbled across a marker that says mystery copper mine, and there's a ladder going down into a deep hole.
Dun
That's-
dun dun.
If I was gonna guess,
mis-
that would be the one that Anestos was working on, where he couldn't find the copper, and he was quite confused
Oh,
because he thought that copper only spawned in large groups. It can do that. It's just unlikely that it can not do a large group. It's just unlikely that it does something in another large group.
yeah, its default is a large vein, but it can vary.
Yeah. I think that's just like where the actual ore vein just kind of spawned a little above or a little below where the actual rock is that it can spawn in. That's my theory. Sleep well, Theodore.
Alvin, Simon, Theodore.
And that was random.
Do. Do.
Now we're talking the chipmunks. I don't know why we're talking the chipmunks, but now we're talking the chipmunks because, hun.
It's like Honey Song Syndrome.
We were singing the chipmunks.
Yeah. Because Honey Song Syndrome. Cause you said, and so it triggered in my head.
Because I said what?
Cause you said goodnight to someone named Simon or Theodore, and so it triggered my brain to go Alvin, Simon, Theodore.
Theodore and my chat, yes.
Yeah.
Here you go, Fingernicks. Congratulations on your 3-month pack anniversary.
Congratulations, sir.
I'm stopping to breathe. Get them in now. I did break Cinny though. It was hilarious. He was giggling like nobody's business.
I could never see you making somebody laugh that much, hon.
Yeah, and then it struck me because I was really tired, and it struck me that it was.
No!
Like, I told you guys this before. I think I told you this. I told somebody. Anyway, I said that it was like it struck me that it was like a live stream, Like look, you're watching a honey stream. It's a honey live stream. Get it, live stream. Cause I'm live right here with you. And
Yes.
Are you
get
sure
it.
you're not in the stream while you're live?
yeah. I also was wiggling in my chair because we were outside on the cobble, and I started "Let's go surfing now." Everybody's surfing now, like I was riding a surfboard, and
Of course you did.
Yes.
Why not?
Because it was wiggle ball.
I can think of why not, but it is hon.
But it amused me.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my devil horns
That
on the
was-
whole dang day, even
that
then,
was
and
the
I didn't
answer.
even think about it.
Chin!
Hey,
I
stop.
would
That
not
was the
question
answer I
that
was
because
looking
it's
for.
hon.
I had my devil horns on the whole day, even while we were eating dinner and walking around the market,
Nice.
and I didn't even realize it until I was going back to the hotel, and oh my goodness, this woman, she was dressed to the hill, to the nine. She was gorgeous. She was older, and she was like a power businesswoman, right? She was beautiful and just dripping money. And she was walking out of the Fancy Pants Hotel as I was walking into the Fancy Pants Hotel after Alt dropped me off, and I had all my bags with me, and I walked in, and we made eye contact, and she smiled at me, and I smiled at her, and then she passed me, and all of a sudden I heard, "Excuse me, miss," and I turned around, and I looked at her, and she said, "I just wanted to tell you that I love what you've done with your horns," because I had the cover on them. And I just thought that was the best thing ever. She just she thought about it. And she wasn't going to say nothing. And she turned around and she went ahead and said, "I just want to know that I love what you've done with your horns." And I just started giggling and laughing and gave her a big old smile and said, "Thank you. They are fabulous." It's just, yes. Fabulous.
Okay.
And it's just
I finally have this. Okay, so we got 2 red iron sheets, type-facing rollers, 2 malachite powders, and 1 trap door that's bronze with bismuth hook to make 1 green freaking typewriter. That only took me 6 hours.
Excellent.
Put it in Honey's room.
Oh, this game!
Yeah, put it in my
I
room.
love
and
this game. It makes no sense and it's awesome.
You put it in my room, and then EA can have it later on when he's here.
No,
You
it's
can use it.
no. This goes in EA's room. You put down all that fuss. It is not going in your room. It's going in EA's room. No.
Hey, honey.
No,
I'll
hun.
just borrow it.
No, you won't. No, you will not.
Try to stop me, sucker.
Ooh. Did you hear that?
Oh, I heard that. I can't believe I heard that, but I heard that. That was an unwise decision of a thing to say.
I'm just teasing, baby. I'm just teasing.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hun, you or hun never change. I hear that all the time. Like, you people think I'll be something different. I
How
told
do you
them
do
too.
the blooms?
Yes, Kinga. I saw that.
Um,
Oh, hi, Alt.
Hi, Alt.
Like, how many rich limonite do I need to put in the iron bloom or the bloomery and coal?
Neon is
All of
now
it?
Come over
Okay.
here, Nihon.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but like,
Yes.
just in the ratio.
smart moving out.
1 to
I-
1.
Control.
Well, I
I'm out
can't
for
because I
right
don't
now.
have it enabled.
Control button.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hold on just
oh.
a second.
Yes.
Jump.
Oh, Blue says that Alt Blue said I mentioned my horns while walking the market.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did because it occurred to me that Cindy will recognize me better
That didn't-
because I have
Hold
my horns after all.
on.
How could he miss me?
Just a second. I was about to place another
I
block
need to
for
get a
you.
pig to write a story.
Okay.
Ian,
Can you move from
What?
I
for the
can probably
bloomery, I
place this.
believe it's 24.
Hold on.
Okay.
Jump.
You need
Thank you.
24 ore pieces and 24 pieces of charcoal.
There we go. Finally.
There, now I've got it blocked off. For the
And
time
do I
being.
just drop this in?
Are you trying to make? Oh,
Yeah, just throw them both in the top.
So 24 of each.
That should work.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I completely distracted myself with all that.
Oh, I
What-
put
what?
coal in.
Firedale.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
ma'am.
won't work at all.
What are you
Yeah, I just
doing
realized
under
that.
there?
I'm trying to do the pressure plate thing.
Squeeze me.
Since-
Oh, outside of it, so it might work.
Well, outside that way, at least when people leave, it will close the doors.
Okay. As a backup plan. Oh crap
Mhm.
baskets! I forgot I died. I need to go get my crafting bench fixed.
I just want to make sure that this will open and close the door. So I'm listening.
Okay.
I cannot.
Hey, Pack,
yeah.
your stream
Here.
really wants me to play the old gods for some reason.
They want you to play the old gods?
Yeah, like every 5 or 10 minutes is playing the commercial for the old gods.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
That's-
wow,
that would
what
be
are the streaming
because,
ends up with?
That's gaming site, and
Yes.
that's who's paying for all the ads right now is Blizzard. So that doesn't make too much. That doesn't surprise me too much. Okay, so I have a typewriter. Description, the type usage.
To the
Use-
people that may or may not have been wondering, I did attempt to use a redstone torch system under the cellar. The cellar blocks do not conduct a redstone signal. So you could not use a
No.
redstone torch to open or close the door inside.
Okay.
So it still has to be all manual. Don't step outside.
I won't.
Okay, there.
Paging. Now paging.
There's been something important going on that I gotta pay attention to. So yeah, I'm gonna be
I
hearing
know,
a lot
baby,
of stuff.
I know. I'm just teasing.
I'm telling others than you, hun. So
Paging Dr.
I knew
Packrat.
you
Paging
knew.
Dr. Packrat.
of course you
You
do.
need an ambulatory medicine.
I just wanted to let people know because people kept saying, well, why don't you just run redstone under it, etc., etc. It doesn't work. I tried.
Okay.
And I was one of those people.
Redstone wonder what now?
the cellar doors, baby.
Oh yeah.
Well, I understand folks who get fussy about some of the commercials on Twitch, but obviously, it is what it is. And I think it's nice that for those who have the subs that they can have that as an option now too. So
Yes, that's not too
that's a
bad.
nice bonus.
That is absolutely
Hulu
awesome.
finally got around to adding an option for subscribing for more money to be without commercials.
Well, the good thing is that they did that built into their subs, and so it wasn't.
Yeah.
They just had turbo for a while, so that was a real nice feature, I think, to give the subs, and I think that encourages more people to sub.
Oh, is
And,
that something
it's
they
right there,
re-added in again?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes, they
I didn't know they
recently
did
said
Thanks,
that.
that-
Paney. Thank you.
Because before you just
Nice.
got quality options and you got the icons and that was it, and now you also have the the
Well, before
commercials,
you
too.
just got the icons. Quality options are there as long as you have a sub button. Anyone can use them, whether they're sub or not.
Okay. Oh,
So
right,
that's
because
what-
that's just
yes.
a partner. Yeah, you're right, because that's
Yeah.
just partnered.
Does it have to be a full one? That's an important question.
What are you asking about?
Making vinegar, does it require you to have a full fruit that you put in the vodka barrel?
I
It's
think it just
actually
has to be
determined-
proportional.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's determined by the amount of liquid water you have.
Okay, so if I have oh,
For every so much liquid, you have to have so much.
Are you
fruit.
needing vodka for any specific reason?
vinegar, I was gonna make it because we have a quest for that.
Oh,
Well, you
we
need it to
have
make cheese.
vinegar
That
somewhere.
too, you need it for cheese.
Well, Inesha
We-
set up some cheese making, but I don't know where. Let's go check the farm. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We have the vinegar bottle somewhere.
Oh, well, I need
Now-
like I need a bucket of
I mean,
it.
yeah, we've got
a
a
barrel.
barrel
bucket.
of it somewhere. That's what
I
I'm.
need-
I
yeah.
keep
Oh, okay.
misspeaking.
Spruce barrel vinegar. Yes, it's out here. It's out here at the
Oh,
at the
okay.
farm. There's two of them.
Oh,
I knew
okay.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw it today, so
Nifty.
I knew it was somewhere.
Okay, cool.
Also, Ineshos was saying that that the cows couldn't be milked, so that's another one of those weird timey-wimey things. Hello, sheep with the amazing hat. I have a question for you guys about the sheep, and I actually meant to talk about it this morning. Dang it, I forgot.
Mhm.
Last week, y'all were so fussy-faced about not killing a dang sheep because we needed the skins. But my question was, has anybody actually been harvesting the wool? This is a thing that we need done. Has anybody been harvesting the wool?
No.
'Cause
I
every
don't
time I
think
come out,
Don't think anyone has been. No.
No, I know I haven't for sure, so I'm going to assume no.
okay. Now somebody said that you could do it with the knife, and before I get yelled at or I accidentally pokey, is it a right click with the knife?
Right
To-
click,
Okay,
the
so
use button, not the punch.
so the typewriter definitely does something.
What book did you get this time, Pack?
Autumn
Animal
healing.
won't let me.
Man, Pack, you can sure type quick.
It sure seems that way. Hey, hon, you want to read a story?
Okay. I can't. They will not let me peel their skin off. So somebody else will have to be
Here you
the.
go.
Somebody else has to be in charge of.
They got to be familiar enough.
Yeah. So
one.
somebody else who's.
Just
Oh,
one
fine.
because they're pretty long.
All right. Servant Yearny and Autumn Healing.
You're.
It's
Let's
better
go
than
with
urinal.
Let's go with the Yearny. Because Pat clearly likes that one the best.
Yeah,
Yes.
I totally know the difference.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that was the issue. Is nobody
I just-
had been familiarizing them.
I just found a pig with an axe stuck in its head.
Yeah.
I want it.
Kill it. That's a hat.
Yes.
I think I've already got one.
He does have the hat with the axe in his head. Okay, so we're gonna read the what was it called again? Something
said-
urinal?
Servant's journey.
Servant's Yearny. Oh yeah, not urinal, Yearny.
You
No,
called it
not a
urinal.
urinal, a journey.
Right.
Urinal.
Urinal.
yes.
Well, urinal. Yearny, not urinal. Okay.
Not a journal. Not a urinal. A journal.
Not urinal.
You
Okay.
said urinal.
Well, I missed
Urinal.
it. Wow, 8 pages.
That's what I said.
Off
They're
into the
long.
cave. I want to shish. Off into the
Please
caves lies a
stop.
large castle named Runkak. Runkak is known as a castle on the mound to those far away. Runkak has beautiful restaurants, a talented miner, and a small community center. The local miner is usually nearby to assist a good cause. Each afternoon, miner Yinip would walk to the back of the town center and say a prayer. Facing the horizon with his eyes closed, he whispered his mantra. A fast breeze burst around his hair, and he heard a loud noise. He could see a plume of smoke close into the plains. The miner feared for the nearby village. He decided he would communicate his wonder to his residents in Runkak. He suggested they find any medicine they could spare, and he would make a trip to the nearby village and try to assist. Since close to a quarter hour of jogging, Yinip could look down on the last valley and down onto the village. This was more than a troubled village. It was a party. There was a monstrous beastie just on the outskirts of the village watching it party. Yinip attempted to see if everything was safe, but it was too difficult to see. Yinip needed to venture downward to check the area. If the beastie were to see him, he would get attacked and beaten, but he could not take the chance of leaving someone. As Yinip arrived at the broken village, he could sense a person fighting back. He snuck in to try to rescue her. She was wedged inside one of the houses. Yinip kicked the wall open and inquired if there was anything left. She said her name was Bamwoo. It was dangerous outside. Yinip and Bamwoo carefully left the burning house, determined to run to refuge. The beastie had smelled a new scent and smelled them. It was an ender. The ender swooped down to try to get the survivors. Yinip, determined to protect Bamwoo, broke a stick in half and yanked at the ender. Just as the ender tried to fly away from Yinip, he struck the sword deep into the ender's face, murdering it. Bamwoo, flabbergasted at the hero's strength, Bamwoo was flabbergasted at the hero's strength. Yinip walked to Bamboo and looked at her, reminding her that there was no more danger. They could head back to Runek now. There you go.
That
It's a
was
love
very
story.
long.
It's an 8-page love story.
Yep.
Wow.
That
And
was
it
long.
produces a new one of those every time I use a typewriter. We are not giving that to Hun. No, we're not. No.